Believe it or not, I've not typed an email in 3 weeks now. In fact, everything that you see written from me is something that I have said verbally first and then had AI tidy up and then put it in the document or the email. All right, so if you're still typing away on your keyboard or on your phone with your clumsy thumbs, like it's 2015, then I've got this great thing to show you today, and that is voice typing. Let's jump into it. So the reality is, as a business owner, as a professional services practitioner, we spend a lot of our time creating words, whether it's an email to communicate with a client or a LinkedIn post or an email newsletter or a team memo or a text message or whatever. We spend a lot of time using our fingers or thumbs to put letters into a computer or a phone. And our brains aren't wired to do that. As humans, we have our voice and we do our best thinking when our voice is actively engaged with our brain. And so that is why voice typing is super, super effective. Now, how do we actually do this? All right, so there used to be there still are tools like Google Voice Typing. It's pretty good, but the tool that I am just blown away by are tools like, I use Wispr Flow and also tools like Typeless. Now, basically, you set it up on your computer or your phone, and from there, what we want to do is when we say open up a document, like a Word doc or ChatGPT or anything where you're typing into, you literally hold the function key. So I'm holding the function key now. Can you write what I meant to say, not what I actually said? So you take your finger off and it's taken out the ums and ahs. So what I'd like you to do what you'd like you to do is, all right, so it's taken out the ums and ahs. So it says it writes what you meant to say. So that, folks, is super, super handy. And that's why it's superior to Google's voice typing, in my experience. You can set that up on your phone as well. So Wispr Flow, there'll be links down below, and or Typeless. Both can be set up to hit your function key, and then you do the talking into your computer. Now, that is really, really handy. The other game changer tool, in my experience, is voice mode on ChatGPT. So let's go and pull that open right now. And if you've never used it before, I love it on the phone, I love it on my computer, but probably the mobile use is the best because I tend to use it when I need my eyes to be somewhere else. So when I'm walking or driving or somewhere out and about where I'm moving, that's when I use the voice mode. All right, so let's just go and share the screen again. Now it's the one over here. So dictating is, again, it's still using your voice, but voice mode is where it talks back to you. Hello, ChatGPT, can you hear me okay there?
Absolutely, I can hear you just fine. Loud and clear on my end.
Fabulous. Well, I want you to be my video production expert, and I want you to give me some ideas for a YouTube video that I could create about AI tools that use voice typing.
Sure thing. As your video production expert, let's dive into some ideas. One angle could be a kind of show and tell format where you pick a handful of AI tools that specialize in voice typing, like maybe a couple transcription apps, a note-taking tool, and something for hands-free productivity. You could walk through each one, show how it works, and then give some real-world examples of how you'd use them. Another angle could be a top 5 voice AI tools for 2025 type of video where you rank them and explain the pros and cons. And if you want to keep it fun, you could even do some kind of money challenge where you try to run a whole workflow just using voice. Lots of ways to make it engaging.
Hey, that's awesome. Thank you. All right, so you can see how it talks back to you. And when you go back to ChatGPT, you can see a full written transcript of exactly what you've spoken about. So perfect for those times when you need to move the legs and get the steps. You go out for a walk to get some fresh air. You start talking to ChatGPT, you get ideas, but you don't even have to take notes because it's all there, and you can come back to your office, to your computer, and then take that conversation and then bring those projects to life. So 2 very, very simple tools. They save ages. Each email that you write, each video script, or whatever it is that you're doing, proposal, document, client deliverable, they all take time, and you do your best thinking when you're talking. So please, Wispr Flow or Typeless, they're much the same, and Voice Mode on ChatGPT, and you will be using AI to save hours and hours and hours each and every week. All right, hope that helps. Subscribe to the channel for more tips and tools just like this.